in business. Mm. Your voice matters. So that it got doing things taking planet I need no keeper. I beg to differ, my people. If it's not correct, we got to come so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palaver, no fear inside. Truth must talk, we not go.
No palava. No palava. No palava, no confusion. But we need to discuss. This is Alberto D4. If you are there, we'd like to say good evening and welcome. Welcome to the weekend edition of the program Alberto D4. Today is a Friday, May 22, and the year we mean is the 2026. I like to say welcome, whatever you're doing and however the case may be. Like I have with me here on the platform the co-host, Mr. Aichi Wright. Mr. Wright, welcome to the platform. How you doing and how is your end? Mr. Wright, are you there? Okay, okay. While we await the other panel to join us this evening, and it seems to be like Mr. Wright is doing something. However, I'd like to say welcome, good evening, and welcome. We are already in the rainy season. Yes, we are in the rainy season, but the fact that while we are in the rainy season, it seems to be like every evening it will give the people the time to do their job. But in the evening hour, we can see the rain coming down, the weather is cool. But so I like to say welcome. My name is Chris Beware, and I'm here in Grand Judah, Zwaju, sitting at control. And this is our program, and the program that discuss wiring of issues, the program that provide education, the program that also give way to our listeners and followers to make their comments, to ask their question, to also make their contribution or recommendation. And this is, a worldwide platform. If you are on YouTube, you're going to find us there. If you're on Facebook, you're going to find us. If you go to, Tap FM, the email address, you're also going to find us listening to by audio on your phone. Yes, indeed. So I like to say welcome to our regular followers. Welcome to our fans and friends out there. Let me say welcome to the people of Grand Judah County, the voice of Babylon Time following. I'd like to say thanks so much. So if you are following, if you are there, follow, share, and comment. Let promote, let provide education, let share the the information to our followers and things out there. Share, the broadcast to any of the chat room that you think we have our people that are willing to learn and also contribute to the platform. D. Hagnetape, D. Hagnetape says, I'm watching from Baptist community. D. Hagnetape, thanks so much, my dear friend and brother. I call him Professor D. Hagnetape because I know where he come from and I know the level of his articulation. So I'd like to say thanks so much for being there. So if you are there following, you can just say I'm watching. Yeah, hello, good evening, welcome. This is good. You get a time that we're going to give you the chance also, to ask your question. So tonight we are here while we wait for, our panelists to join us. Let's see what we do. Yeah, you've been listening, you've been following the platform, you've been listening to other platform, other radio station, and maybe you have something to listen to friends on Top FM and our sister stations, and maybe you have went to River G and you saw something different. You went to Ghana, Sierra Leone, other part of the world. Maybe you have all experience, and we can talk about it tonight on the platform. When our guests come on, we're gonna bring in over, and let me remind you, yes, Top FM is ready. Top FM is always ready to upgrade people who follow Top FM, to help them, always ready to have money in their phone to call. So if you will be able to call 3 times, because the call segment come from the beginning, and also, and I think 30 something like that, we come to the call segment. If you call 2 times in a week, or 3 times, let's just say 3 times to 4 times in a week, at the end you can get something like cash card, something to add what you use. But the fact that the important part of it is your idea that you are sharing, it changed the thinking of other people. That is the most important thing. But we will not just make you to just call and throughout the week and you will go home just like that. That is what the co-host, and in collaboration with the panelists, always almost all of the platforms. So I like to say welcome. Don't you go away. Let's have a great time. Let's go over to our brothers and sisters in Grand Jeda County, our mothers and father here with all, and even those of you out there. You can comment and share the broadcast. You can ask your question. You can make your thought, your point on your comment. Talk about something that you see, and then we're going to read it out. And you can call in, let hear you, and what you been looking at the whole week. What you been looking at? What is the thing that is traveling in your mind? You want to bring to the attention of the people. What is the thing that really grab your attention when it comes to development, when it comes to Ministry of Education, when it comes to Ministry of Justice, when it comes to Ministry of Health, when it comes to the job security, our community dweller, the community chairman, the local government authority, the superintendent, the city mayor, the developments, the fiscal, and all the rest of the people. Now, when it comes to our marketeers, when it comes to our motorcycle, what are those things you are observing and you want for us to talk about, or you want to bring to the attention of the public? What really is the thing? If you see the problem, you also come up with a solution. How can we work together to make everybody around here to say, all of the various counties, the 14 counties want to say, I want to go and live in Grand Jeda County. Yes, and be part of the people, because that place is very big and organized. So before I continue, I open the phone lines. Let me go over to Mr. Wright. Good evening, Mr. Wright, and welcome to our bed to D4. I am not getting you. If you are getting me, Mr. Wright, I am not getting you. No, I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Okay. So, folks, if you are there this evening and you want to be part of the platform, you can call on 0881 143504, 0881 143504, 0776 105 105, 0776 105 105, 0881 143504, 0881 143504, 0776 105 105. And you're going to be live tonight on A Bed to D4. A Bed to D4 is a program that comes your way from Monday to Saturday, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning. after class reloaded. So we are here for you this wonderful and beautiful evening, Friday evening, and the 22nd day of May in the year we meet AD 2026. I'd like to say welcome, share the broadcast, comments, and let's have the time talking this hour. Quarter 0881143504. What is on your mind? What you want to talk about? What you want to bring to the attention of the people of Grand Jeda County? What is bothering you, and what is your area of promotional area? Can you bring to the what can you bring on the table that we can discuss? You think that can change the mentality of Liberian and the way Liberians talk, and even the way we make friendship? What you think is the important one we can talk about tonight? So tell us what is on your mind. Yes, tell us what is on your mind. Call 0881-1435-040776 105 105 0881-1435-04 0776 105 105. And we're going to hear you this evening. If you are from Ribaji County, you follow him, you can call in tonight. Let hear you what is happening in Ribaji County and that part of Ribaji County you find yourself. If you are there in Bow and Plow and you are watching up, let hear you tonight what is happening in Bow and Plow. Sometimes we can be in the time and team passing over all. The yellow machine all crossing over all. We don't know where they're going. Are they going out of the county or they are in the county, in the deep part of our forest destroying it? So you the one can bring it to the attention of the police, our mothers and father, our listeners, and even our brothers and sisters who are in the para. So call the 0881-1435-040776 105 105. We lost our caller. Caller, you can still call in. Let hear you what is happening. What can we discuss? What you want to bring to the attention of our brothers and sisters who are following on the Facebook page, those who are following on YouTube, and those who are following online. Let's go to the phone line and talk to our first and caller. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Yeah, what is your name? Where are you calling up from?
This is Emmanuel S. Gray calling from FBA community.
Is it Matt? Your name, please. I want to get your name clear.
Emmanuel S. Gray calling from FBA community.
Okay, Emmanuel, let hear you.
Yeah, what is on my mind this year for the purpose?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm only asking the government or the leadership of Nigeria.
Chris, can you hear me? Chris, can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your life.
I think I'm only asking the leadership of Nigeria or the government of the Republic of Nigeria to see how best they can the team or desert top hole and put in a favor road in red road. But now it creates accident. Because as I'm speaking to you now, they both opposite lane and they are using one lane. If you're coming from Adikori, when you're coming from
Broad Street.
Broad Street, coming from Bolivar Parking.
Yeah.
Coming from Winnie Way. They are using the same lane. Just so now it creates accident. They're giving the other star line on the other side. I think both vehicle and motorcycle using that one lane for now.
Yeah. That I can remember 2019. One garden came from what happening now. Everybody using the same lane. One garden came with the 5 on the motorbike. Those boys they knocked me down over there. That's the same place you're talking about.
It almost happened to me. They gone. I think 1 or 2.
People thought I would die.
Okay, and it's creating serious problem.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes they even insult you. Oh, mama, you see me coming, and you're coming to me. And you on the main lane. I will ask the government, asking the government or the leadership of this country, to see how best you can actually see about that, because it creating problems. Sometimes you're coming from Moreover Packing, and from Moreover Packing, ain't no that leaner for you. Okay. The man who from Winning Star or
Now you get
LC View.
yes.
Okay, like the man name. Sometimes they insult you. You say, oh, mama, you can say, oh, mama, you see the other side sport, so what you want me to do? So if you see that area sport, you use the other day from Triangle to go down to the view. So at least the police too can also help to direct the traffic for that area.
Thank you. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Yes, sir, this is my point on that.
Your point is very important. It's very much important. Thank you so much. Yeah, that area is very bad. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this guy. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What is your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Milton Zinkler,
Okay.
CEO Kampala Division District, Grand Ile County.
Wow. We're happy to hear you tonight. Let's hear you. What is going on?
So actually, my attention has been drawn to our 12 villas.
Okay.
So the one is around the corner by the grace of the So I just want to encourage all of them to take their step very seriously and actually be able to do the needful. They shouldn't be actually in panic about the tax or whatever they've been doing from 10th grade all the way to 12th grade. This is exactly what coming to them. Based upon the tutorial classes, our teachers are
Offering.
being with them. They should also take advantage of it and be able to do what they need to do at the so they can pass. Because this year, our main objective is for them to pass who can have at least a graduation ceremony everywhere in the country. So that is our main objective for all of them. So as district education officer, we are actually admonishing them. They shouldn't actually be afraid of the test, or they should actually build confidence that indeed they can actually make it and they will be able to pass successfully.
Chris?
Yes. Okay.
Can we have that? Can we have
So that is the only thing that making me actually on my mind this evening.
Okay. Please stay on the line, sir. Please stay on the line a little bit, Mr. Wright. What you say?
Can we have officer come on the show, please? Talk to you.
Hello?
Yeah, my co-host is asking, Mr. Wright is asking whether we can have you for a little time so we can ask you some questions as a
Wonder.
okay.
All right. Can he get
I'm available and I'm listening to you.
No. I want to send him the link.
Yeah, what is the question?
No, what we wanted to do, we wanted to send you the link so you can join us on the platform, be live, and then we discuss as you feel question when it comes to. Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Whether we can send you the link and you join us on the platform where you will be live, and then we'll be discussing, the activity of the students and even other issues when it comes to education in Grand Union County.
Yeah, but I think we are doing another time.
Okay.
Yes. Not for tonight. My phone is on charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was so great. Thank you so much. Yeah. I like the way you call in, and I like this so much. Thank you for being part of the platform tonight.
Okay, you are most welcome. And our issue is to promote education and to actually be confident in our students that indeed they are able to do what they're able to do. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. You already know. Thank you so much. You already know now is a need of a person to go for test. They ask you what is now, then you're confused. So thank you. I appreciate for that courage.
Okay, you're most welcome.
Okay. We hope next time we're going to get you. I'm going to get your number, and next time we're going to get you.
This is my number, my personal number. You can call me anytime. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Welcome.
Okay. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this cut up. The most talk about Willie Cartoon. Good evening and welcome on the platform. I bet D4.
So I bet a D4 with you.
Okay. I agree. Let go. What is on your mind?
Thank you.
Let hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good evening again to our good listening citizens of this county. Good evening to our professors and a happy weekend. Thank you for not getting tired and for making yourself available in the weekend class.
Thank you.
So, Chris, we call to re-emphasize on what we spoke on this morning.
Okay.
Now that we are into the heavy part of the rainy season, gradually we are getting into June. So we want to use this platform to again call on the leadership of the Grand Jeda University, the student union, and citizen rate as well. But more especially the leadership headed by the president, Dr. Kuto, to do what we call $1 fundraising program, so that the road leading from Deswa Street, going through Cannon Road and entering in the university campuses, it is deplorable. We are into the heavy part of the rainy season. Very soon, students will not have the means of getting on campus because of the road condition. So we are saying the help we too as a citizen can run out is when the $1 fundraising program is being launched. Take for example, Chris, out of 10,000 plus inheritors of Zwedu City alone, we're able to contribute that dollar, able to contribute a little over 5,000. Then you extend it outside of Zwedu, the entire county, the country, outside where you got Virginia residing, the diaspora, wherever, they will stretch hand. By doing so, it means we are preparing ourselves to wash our belly. Then we able now to look at the national government or whatever we can local company or so to help us from the back, so that we can do what we call concrete cashing, or concrete road. Similar to the Delta Tapetan there opposite the Johnson Hebdo Hospital. We can cash the road, concrete cashing from the junction of Deswa Street to come inside. Wherever the fundraising that will carry on, the dollar fundraising will carry on, wherever will stop, we can continue bit by bit until we meet our target. It is an appeal we are sending out there to the leadership of the Grand Jeda University. We, the citizens, are waiting to support that project, but we want it to kick off from the leadership, wherein proper accountability will be made. We got good engineers in county that can catch that road, tell us how many bags of cement, how many load of cross racks, how many pieces of steel rod, and name the rest. I think when we take that road, that direction, will be helping ourselves instead of waiting for other people to come and help us. Secondly, to add to my brother who left the line about the Towa Street, formerly known as Broad Street.
Yeah.
I think when we get to the Joe Street cover, as a citizen, it's like we need to take that trench. Because when we say again, we're looking up to local government, they are good of making reports about budget shortfall. That is their area of budget shortfall all the time. We are going a little over 2 years, but yet to see any infrastructure project that has been delivered or dedicated by our local government. When you thought the only point finger to those we cover where they hijack with the citizens. They hijacked it. We made an estimate of a little over 8,000 Indian boys. They did it for 18,500. There they road there now. They play a damaging against small. They catching the day erosion, washing the cement point on the rocks. So we just want to emphasize on this so that our people can listen, especially the university campus. Lastly, to leave your land.
Okay.
Somebody will say not in Nigeria, but it is in Liberia, and we got similar leaders that in our county.
Okay.
Senator Prince was able to donate a brand new bus to the university, to Carleton University. What happened to our senators, our legislators? What can 5 of them put together and buy one bus too for our students? We're crying on mobility, Maywarry, university, police. One of them not able to knock chest to say, hey, I can go to any of my friends, the business point, till one pick up when I go to police, till one minibus when I go to the university. But the only thing they ought to know about duty-free, scratch car, the horses that they build before becoming legislators, government should pay for it. The women they got married to, government should pay the women.
Okay.
The children they got, government should pay them 15 stable. Free money will give them beside their take-home salary.
Thank you.
It's too frustrating, Chris. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much, Brother Cartoon. Thank you for being part of the platform tonight. Before we go to the phone lines, let's go and welcome the brain behind the Abed to D4, the educator, Mr. Christopher J. Nippy. Good evening, sir, and welcome on Abed to D4. Speak to your people.
What a pleasant afternoon and evening in Liberia and throughout the countries. I want to say thank you to Mr. Wright. I see that he's not laughing as usual, and I see you smile. To our video and television audiences, we say welcome to Abed today. And to my fellow panelists who have not come in yet, George Noble, Councillor D, Amos Wright, Claudie, the veteran himself, and Mr. George Noble. They are not on now, so I hope they can come on so that we can have a wonderful day, because there's a whole lot of things trending in Liberia. We want to know how we can fit in that conversation so our people can get to understand what's going on. It's a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let me hold it right there. So today I'm gonna make sure the issue is not left untouched. And it's good that Mr. Nippy is here. Chris, can you mute, please? Chris, can you mute, please? Because I want to start a show with that very topic. I want to start a show with a topic and a question, because apparently we have not had the time to talk about it, and I feel like it has to be addressed, because once and for all, let's talk about it. Chris, what's going on? You want to say something? You want to say something? I'm not hearing you.
We should stop taking call because we have callers coming in.
We'll go back to the callers.
We'll go back to the caller. Okay.
Let's start the show.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because you went to Mr. Nippy, that's why. So I'm thinking that you know that we're starting the show now. But yeah, so callers going to get back to you once we get within the time that we'll get back to you. So please bear with us there, okay? I know you guys are calling in like crazy, but that's good. We enjoy the engagement. I've been listening to your calling in. But let's start this thing. Chris, no, Chris, come on, don't go nowhere. Chris, come here. Chris, where are you? There you go. You're not going nowhere right now. Stay right there. You brought up this issue, this question, this comment, and we have not had the time to talk about it. You brought it up last night. I was listening, even though my setting went bad. I don't know. It was Mr. Nippy who called his gods. He called his gods from Sasstown to play with my setting because I had to reset my audio. For some reason, it all went to default. Can you imagine that, Mr. Ware? All my speakers, they all went to default. When I came in there, I was trying to fix it, right? Because I think it was some kind of Wi-Fi problem. But no, Mr. Nippy Gods went into this computer last night and Mango was my setting. They took it from the original setting, they put it on default. That's why I couldn't hear me last night. And I never thought about it too. So, but I figured out now. So yeah, we about to battle. We will battle it today, and Larimba will hear us. Chris, you asked a very profound question. Now, my people are begging because the time is 5:33, so I'm bypassing all our tradition tonight. You said something very profound, Mr. Webb. The last time we were on the show. You said Liberia is built on Christian foundation. For me, that is a loaded statement. I can say why it is a loaded statement. But then you said the reason why we are built, one of the reasons you gave, you said, what that means is that children should respect the elders. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you now have the chance again to state why you think Liberia is built on Christian principle. Please, let's begin the show with this conversation. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, Mr. Wright, thanks so much. And I wanted to bring you up yesterday when we were going off. And when it comes to, it's not even I alone, but most Liberian. And when you look at that the country was built on the Christian principles, is a wide debate between Liberians, just like what's going to happen, what happening here now. I will not have a problem with you, but when you look at the history of Liberia, you will understand that our brothers and sisters who came from America, we call the American Liberian, the slaves. When they came from America, they came with the mind. And when it comes to the godly principle and identity, that's what it came with. So the funnel of Liberia heavily relies on Christian principle and identity, but legally and constitutionally today Liberia is a secular state. Why I say, and why people are always saying that Liberia will be on a Christian principle is our brothers and sisters that came from the slavery home. They came, every activities that were happening in Liberia were running on the Christian activities. Now, if you look at it, they say Liberians who argue that the nation was built on the Christian principle have strong historical fact on their side. And we have strong historical fact. What are the strong historical fact? When the American Liberia, they settled who are the free slave, came from the United States, arrived in the early 1800s. The central to the governance. That's one of the points. So if you look at it, the Declaration of Independence in 1947, when the 11 founder fathers signed Liberia Declaration of Independence, they did so inside the prevalent Baptist church. There where the argument is coming from. That if you go down, let me just play you this. You listen to it, then we'll come back with that argument. Let me just play you this, and let's listen to it. We come back.
All you can do, show all your exhibits, show all your exhibits, everything.
Let me play you this and see where we will come. Let's get it straight here. Yes, indeed. Let me play you this.
Because after you're done, I'm going to the next proponent,
Okay, let's get it clear.
Christian principles is a big topic of debate among Liberians. The short answer is, historically, yes, the founders heavily relied on Christian principles and identity, but legally and constitutionally today, Liberia is a secular state with freedom for all religions. To understand why people say this, and where the confusion lies, it helps to look at both sides of the history. 1. Why people say it's true. The historical background. The Liberians who argue that the nation was built on Christian principles have strong historical facts on their side. When the Americo-Liberian settlers, freed slaves from the United States, arrived in the early 1800s, Christianity was central to their identity and governance. The Declaration of Independence. In 1847, when the 11 founding fathers signed Liberia's Declaration of Independence, they did so inside the Providence Baptist Church in Monrovia. The document itself heavily credits God, the great arbiter of human events, for their freedom. The original capital name, before it was named Monrovia, after U.S. President James Monroe, the capital city was originally named Christopolis, which means City of Christ. National holidays, traditions like National Fast and Prayer Day, celebrated every April, were established early on, directly reflecting Christian practices of national prayer. The 1847 Constitution. While the original 1847 Constitution protected freedom of conscience, it explicitly mentioned protecting sects of Christians, showing that the early lawmakers viewed the nation through a Christian lens. 2. Why it is not a Christian nation today.
Let's hold it like just play. So I don't want to go to your area. I'm not denying that Liberia is not a secular state. But if you look at it, the reason today people are saying that Liberia was built on the Christian principle. You listen to that. Even before Liberia, that city we call Monrovia, before it was named after James Monroe, it was Christopolis, which means the city of Christ. And so now if you look at it critically, if you look at the history, you will understand that this is the background for where we coming from to say Liberia. The people say, and we are saying Liberia was built on a Christian principle. But now, if you look at it, Liberia is a secular state that because of the constitution that say everybody have an equal right and freedom. So there where I came from the last time to say Liberia was built. But it's not something that, but if you look at it, it's written because the first and the slave from America, the Americo-Liberian are the people that came up with that sense. And even when it comes to the Declaration of Independence, was signed in the private Baptist church. And even the city today we call Monrovia is what? The city of Christ. Thank you so much. I hold it there. Maybe if anything, then you can come in.
Thank you so much. Let's bring Mr. Nubu to the stage. Thank you so much. Mr. Nubu, we're going to come back to you. First of all, let's come to you for a minute. Welcome to the stage. Please greet the people. We want to go to Mr. Christopher Nepe to support his brother here on this topic.
Good evening, good afternoon to everybody, wherever you are. We are going to be at it again tonight. If you then just pretend that your audio's for or your camera's for. Thank you.
What? What was that?
Just like yesterday. Thank you.
What was that? No. Repeat that, please, because you're breaking in when you said that.
Pretend that your audio or your camera knows for.
Oh, okay.
If you cannot stand the heat.
Y'all see the viewers? I even said no to the man taking a pot shot at me already. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go to Mr. Nichols.
Okay, if it fits, you know why.
They can't fit. I take it. It fit very neatly. Mr. Nepe.
Yes, sir. But it's easy for us to understand that this country, Liberia, is a Christian country, even though now we have broadened the participation of all the other people who are not Christian because of the various deities that people serve. And so we call it a secular country. And we have no problem with it being called a secular country. But predominantly, you'll find the Christians are in majority. And why? Let's go to the Kru dialect. The Kru dialect they call God, Almighty God, Yeshua. Let's go to the Basa language. The Basa people call God Kripa. Let's go to the Kra and Sapo. They call him Yeshua. Let's go to the Gio Emmanuel. They call him Abi. So when they praise him, they say Abi's woe, just as if they were speaking Basa. Let's come to the Pele. The Pele say Nangala. So when you connect all of those things, they tell you, say, the people knew about God. To complement with their godliness and that they were Christian, the children that the people stole from Africa came back. When they came back, they came with the cross. In about 1822, when they landed at Providence Island before December 25th, they went to, they say 1822, they came to Villa Monrovia through the slave-away route. The place was called Christopolis, the city of Christ. And they continue up to and including when mass political agitations, mass political enlightenment, different views coming in, and from other quarters, they decided to say, all right, because of the multiplicity of other people, let's call it a secular state. Notwithstanding, throughout the nation, you have predominantly Christian churches. And most profoundly, before Thomas Buchanan became the first governor of the capital city, Monrovia, or the country, the people were singing Christian songs. They were praising Almighty God. Right after Thomas Buchanan and Joseph Jenkins Roberts came in, he comes in with that same Christianity. In fact, pronouncing it through the various coastal area and the settlers areas. Joseph Jenkins Roberts, forget he was governor for 2 terms. And he took the country to independence in 1847. What happened when the people like Elijah, Mr. Day, and Mr. Hillary Teach, and all those people, what did they do? It was just the other day that I heard Leo saying that because it was raining, so they ran into Providence Baptist Church. That's a thought. There's somebody saying that. Most of the people that came from the United States were Baptists. So they had a place and they thought about a place to converge. When they had their convention, the convention was not done outdoor. People don't go any convention outdoor. The convention to lead Liberia to an independent state, a sovereign state, a nation to paddle its own affairs, was done within the edifice of the Providence Baptist Church, which is strategically located between Ashburn Center and Broad Street, next to the Centennial Memorial Pavilion. What was the thought when they started with the Centennial Pavilion? When they started discussing it, the thought was, let's go into the church so that we can have God's blessing as we append, as we put, as we sign this document called the paper. In the English language, they call it declaration. We are telling the world, the paper will say, we are telling the world that today we are masters of our own. And there is a story that I would say in a subsequent time. What made Liberia to go to independence? Most people don't know it. Even our senators and representatives, they don't know it. There is a cause, and the effect of that cause brought into an action. And the action was Liberia going towards independence in 1847, July 26, 1847. The actual time of that conception was in June. But they drilled it around, and then they got to July 26 and said, no, we cannot do it. Let's sign this document. You come to realize when they did it, they had the Christian flag, the flag with the cross. That was the flag that they had. It was not until Martella Newport, Susanna Lewis, and the other groups, when they got together, then they said, let Minter Draper and all those people, let's do a flag. So they went up to August 24, that's why we have a flag day today. August 24 has been our flag day. So yes, I agree with Chris that our country was founded on Christian principle, because even before the people went to the Providence Baptist Church to do the documentation, people were already calling God by his sovereign name.
Okay.
In the various dialects.
Okay. All right. I think Mr. Nippet concluded. Mr. Nubo.
Yeah, go to my brother Josh.
Okay. All right. Mr. Nubo, you heard Mr. Nippet. I'm sorry to hear Mr. Ware making his argument. I think the argument is along the same lines. They are arguing principally.
I'm
that because no, Mr. Nubo, you're coming. Let me finish. You're coming. I won't set the stage, and I'll come to you, and then when you finish, I'll make my own case. I'm sure maybe you're going to make the case because the case is easy. And today we're going to debunk this idea that Liberia was built on Christian principle. I think it is the nomenclature. It's the act that is confusing people, and people must understand that. Maybe today, by the time we finish what I want today, nobody will say Liberia was built on Christian principle. It wasn't built on Christian principle. It wasn't. So their argument, Mr. Ware and Mr. Nippet are arguing that because the drafter of the Constitution went to Providence Baptist Church to sign the funding document.
The whole picture. Give me the whole picture. I told you what the tribal people were doing already. The tribal people knew God. They were Christian first.
Okay, but
And secondarily, the pioneer king. That's why I said the pioneer complemented that.
Mr. Nippy, that's
the bottom line.
But that still doesn't make it true. Your argument is that because the people were praising God in true Christianity, and that the people went and signed, which is not true anyway. They were not praising God through Christianity, but that they were what they were saying, Yonsua and different God, which had nothing to do with Christianity, and that they went into the Providence Baptist Church to sign the funding document. Hence, the country was founded on Christian principle. Mr. Nubo, I want you to come in, sir, because I can dismantle this argument with one sentence, but please, that's the foundation that they're telling us. Because nothing else is sitting behind there. Because the document was signed in Providence Baptist Church, and what people were saying, Yonsua and Glipo, all that other stuff. Hence, the country was formed on Christian principle. What is your take on this, sir?
Okay, I get confused when I hear people say Liberia was built on Christian principle.
Speak a little louder, Mr. Nubo.
I should say it louder?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Well, hello? Do you hear me?
To your microphone. No, get to your microphone, then we hear you. So the audience can hear you, or the listeners.
Archie, you don't hear me? Chris, do you hear me? Okay, but then how come Nippy does not hear me? Okay.
No, I just told you I raised my thumb. I did like this.
But nobody see your picture. I would see your turn up or down.
You can see 2 pictures of mine.
Don't play trick on us now.
One guy Christopher, the other one guy Christopher J. Nippy.
No, that's not true. Anyway, you just want to get me confused more. I mean, I get confused when you people say that Liberia was built on Christian nation. And yesterday we said freedom of religion. And now, every street corner, you have church, mostly in Monrovia. And crime said, yeah, me here. Is a Christian principle? People dying, racialistic killing. Say, yeah, me here. And then when we get it, we say, Liberia was built on Christian principle. Before, you are right. The group where we say Yeshua, this and that. And we started calling that name before the pioneers came. I don't know if I should even call them pioneers. Besides that, we have African traditional religions. We had the spiritual systems. We had sacred forest. We had ancestral practices. We had customary laws. These are the way we were living. Even
but they were never called Yeshua.
What you say?
They were not called Kripo, Nangala, Yeshua. They were not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The very deities that you mentioned just now, traditional worshiping and all shrine and all those things, they were not called Yeshua. For instance, my people in Sasha, when they were worshiping. No, I want to correct you right there. My people, when they were worshiping, when they were worshiping Utu Mountain, they were worshiping a deity. The Sassan people. Actually, they were worshiping a deity during the Dwa Nimle War.
No, you were talking. I didn't say anything.
No, I just want to correct you that the people didn't know about. They were not calling.
You were talking. No. Let me learn. Where my grandfather told me, see, the church we building, the God thing we doing, that just to reduce crime in the community. And that's it. I mean, you can call me pagan, you can call me, any name you want to call me. But that's it. To reduce crime in the community. And yesterday we say with Christian nation and crimes, every day, crime, quadruple in our communities. Go to New Cruton. Some studies say, they have 250 bishops in New Cruton. See the amount of crime there. And then I should be or beating my chest like Bureau Bill on Christian principle. See the killing during Allen time. You know about the Alliance case. You know about even the Civil War. That Christian principle there. See how the people who brought the Christianity, see how they slaughtered the chiefs in Grand Cru. Where is now Grand Cru? How they burned the villages. That Christianity at gunpoint. So I get upset when I hear that Liberia was born on Christian principle. The same Christian principle. They bring in gay and lesbians in Liberia. The Christian principle there. So actually, I'll give it back to you. Thank you.
Okay, look. I expected a kind of vigorous, intellectual, powerful response from you. But here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to cap it off by just saying one thing to Mr. Napier and to Mr. Webb. I think what is missing here, the confusion here is semantics. Influence and founded. There are two different things. You can influence a process and you can form a process. You can influence me, but I would not. I can use different means to found something else, to create, to establish. That's two different things. Those who created the state of Liberia were influenced by Christian principles. The state of Liberia was not established. It was not established on Christian principle. Let's understand the argument today. There are two different things. There are two different things. I'm not going to go into it because Mr. Newell already made a moral argument there. I'm going to leave that as it is. But, like I said, I'm going to cap this off because I want to go on a diatribe what Mr. Newell said. But I think he made a strong argument, so I'm going to leave it as is. And so I'm going to say just this part. Again, I want to repeat. The people who created Liberia were influenced by Christian principles. That's why they went to the church. The document that created Liberia never stated that Liberia is established or was founded on Christian principles. It never said that. Liberia is a secular state. It's not a religious state. Because when you say founded on Christian principle, you're saying it is a religious state. It is not a religious state. It is not a religious state. So that argument that Liberia is founded on Christian principle lost its meaning right there. Yes, those who the settlers that came back were Christians, and they went to the Providence Baptist Church to sign the document. But it was the state of Liberia was not created as a religious state. Hence, therefore, Liberia were never founded on Christian principle. Liberia is not a religious state. That argument is flawed. It has no foundation in logic and in law. Abandon it now for the sake of your own understanding. I rest there. I think that's what it is. Unless you're gonna counter argument with that.
I got a counter argument. You cannot say that the document, because it was not enshrined in the document, it does not make it a Christian state. Those who do, for instance, our brothers in the Asian.
Mr. Nippet, one question to you, sir.
Oh, you're taking my thought from my mind. Okay, go ahead.
Quickly, now one question. In line, where you want to say? I know where you're coming from. Is Liberia a religious state?
No, I will come to that.
Is Liberia a religious state, Mr. Nippet?
I will come to that. If you give me a chance to address the audience, I will come to that.
Question. I mean, you can.
No, I will not answer that.
Intellectualize the whole argument, but what's going? The bottom line is Liberia a religious
there
state.
There are times when someone is explaining. No, we're not talking about Liberia being a religious state. We'll tell you how Liberia became a secular state.
Okay. Well, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. One
of the reasons why Liberia, there are two fundamental reasons here. One was because we were having a pronouncement of the politicians that brought us to multi-party partyism. They felt that because we're having people that worship various deities, we have our Islamic brothers, and so it would not be fair for us to say it's a Christian state. But all of the attending factors gravitate towards Christianity. In a Muslim world, the behead people doesn't make another be as an Islamic state. When they cause all the jihad, when the jihadists are killing people, even young babies, they wrap bomb around them to go and kill other people. Doesn't make another Islamic state. They are still Islamic state, irrespective of the fact that the suicide missions are executed without any remorse. It does not negate that fact that they are not Islamic states. Go to Iraq. Go to Iran. Go to Afghanistan. The Mujahideen, they are carrying weapons. Does it make them not be Muslim or Islam? it does not negate that fact. They still practice Islam. Wherever they are, they practice Islam. They show their hair up, they bend their heads down. You can see the mark on their forehead that they are Muslim. So the fact that politicians came and say, look at, we have other brothers within our place, let us call it a plural state, a secular state. So they pluralize it. And Mr. Nubo is there saying, you go to the corner, you see church. You go to this corner, you see church. Those who are killing the people, like the three brothers, the three men, the three boys, Florence and all of those people who are practicing Boyo, that their business. But Liberia is predominantly a Christian nation. It's predominantly. That's why we have religious holidays. Christian religious holiday. And you cannot defeat anybody on that. You have fast and prayer day. Why you have fast and prayer day? Because your forebears, from the crew, the Bassa, the Vai, and including those who were coming from Belgium, Congo, and they arrested them and came into Liberia, and those who came from across, and started repatriating them to Liberia, they were all Christians. They were all Christians. If they didn't want to Christianize the country, you will not have Christian holidays. Those Christian holidays will be eviscerated, just as we have Martin Newport Day. We don't celebrate it anymore. December 1st, every year was Martin Newport Day. But that day has been eviscerated from our history. Have you been able to eviscerate fast and prayer day? No. Have you been able to eviscerate Sunday where everybody goes to church? No. You cannot. It shall not be eviscerated, even during our lifetime and after our lifetime. Why? Because, as I said, the people before the settlers arrived, before their arrival, they were practicing Christianity. They were calling our God, but they did not know that word Christianity. That's why they were saying Yeshua, Nangala, Ngala, Gripo, Apo, Abiswola, the Giopi will say, we praise the Lord. They knew those things there. They knew all that. They were Christians. They were Christians. The word only became known and expanded through the settlers.
Mr. Nubo, hold on. We'll come to you. Mr. Nubo, hold on. We'll come to you. Let Mr.
So
Nubo
you cannot hitch that. Like you're building a house and you have a port door on it. You say, well, that's why the house has a door. The house belongs to have a door and a back door and a roof. Those within the house, by their act of going against the law that God sent through Moses, and they start doing unkind things, killing their brothers, sacrificing their children. It is on them.
Okay.
That does not mean that the family from whence they come is not a Christian family. The Alan Yansen you need.
We gotta hold you there, Mr. Napier. We gotta hold you there. We gotta hold you there, sir. Let's go to Chris. Let Chris make his argument.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nippy. I highly appreciate you. You know, I listened to Mr. Numo, who were talking about doing early time. People killing people does not, erase that the root of Liberia, for which people were built on the Christian principle, is the fact, go up, come down. What separates it is the Constitution. If you look at it, it's the Constitution, because if you look at the historical foundation of Liberia, those settlers who came, they were all Christian. And the fact that everything they did, it was a the church. But what now? Because we have different set of people in Liberia, so the constitution says that the country is a secular country. Simply means to give freedom to Christian, to give freedom to Muslim, to give freedom to the traditional community. But the root of Liberia, anybody tell you that Liberia was built on the Christian part, is the root. So it doesn't mean that somebody can just erase people dying, other people killing other people. The country was built on the Christian principle. But when it comes to just like what Mr. Nipe said, when it comes to the constitution, the politicians, they came about to say, but even the law, say Liberia, we have different set of people. So we shouldn't just entitle the whole country to only one religion. So Liberia, the reason people would say those who came, and even make Liberia to be Liberia. Even if you listen to the name, the first name, Christopher, why that name? Why? Because it's the root. It's the root. Before the J. Morrow came in, you know how many years it take? So the root of Liberia, for Liberia to become a country and to continue to be country, it will be but for the law, for the constitution, it came in and said, no, we can't do it. That is the law. But thank you so much. But Liberia was built on a Christian person. That's the root, but it's not a Christian nation. It's a secular nation. Thank you so much.
Okay. You know what? You consider in your last statement. So you consider in your last argument. We'll still come to that. Mr. Nuba, before I know the Nipe will say I'm leading you, but here's an argument here. We have 3 branches of government: executive, legislature, and the judiciary. Does a Christian state have that, Mr. Nuba? Does the Vatican has that?
I don't know. No. Even if you go to the Vatican, the Christianity we're talking about began in Africa.
Yes, in Alexandria.
Three popes, African popes, but nobody named them. Nobody know about them. I can name them today.
You got 2 minutes. Go ahead. Teach.
2 minutes. Okay.
But you want to talk about St. Augustine?
Yes, St. Augustine.
St. Augustine was not a pope.
Yeah, but I
will go there, but let me
Saxia, we want to talk about.
Hold on. Let me respond to Chris. I mean, I'm losing my thoughts now because
Mr. Nipe always try to confuse you, Mr.
The people that went to Liberia, the free slaves, they came to America. They came from America, I mean. And America, the people that established America, they were Christians or from all kinds of denominations. They came and led Liberia to America to independence. And yesterday, they didn't say America was built on Christian principles, even though the Puritans, the Anglicans, the Quakers, the Catholics, the Baptists, the Presbyterian, they built a country here.
Is it the same as Protestants? You know how they call them?
Protestants.
Those who protested. Yeah, exactly. No, I want to get that straight. Yeah.
The country was initially built by the Presbyterians. Because the Presbyterians, wait. The Presbyterians. No. I beg to differ with you.
You cannot use my 2 minutes.
No.
Okay. Mr. Nuba, let me interject. We'll give you 2 minutes back.
Your time will
We're getting
come.
a 2 minutes back.
No.
We're making it 4 minutes.
Okay, make it 5 minutes.
Let me interject.
Let me say something to you, Mr. Numbo. Let me say something to you, Mr. Numbo. Just a moment now. You're giving me 2 minutes. You give me gift, then you want to get back?
2 minutes too long. 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. Then you will get 1 minute, eh?
I'll get my 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right, I will take 2 minutes since you agree. The people who came before the 1776 independence of the United States.
You gotta love them. You gotta love them. Highly educated people.
Before the 1776 independence of the United States were Presbyterians. When King George went into the abbey to manipulate the Bible, King James rather, to manipulate the Bible to what we call King James Version today. After Martin Luther has put on his 95 Theses because of indulgences and what have you. The Presbyterians in Great Britain were marginalized. They were marginalized. They were not exposed. So they went underground. It is from that underground that they burst into Plymouth. They sailed from London, and they landed. They sailed from Plymouth and they landed in New Bedford, Massachusetts. That is the place that the birth of America originated. Any other person who tells you say it originated elsewhere, tell them no. It did not. The question of the Puritans and all of those things, they are next. They are appendages.
But I think Mr. Nippy, I think Mr. Nubo point is where Christianity started, though.
No, I'm coming now. Let me make my point.
Okay, go ahead.
Christianity is an export commodity from Great Britain to the United States. It landed at
I beg to differ, sir. I beg to differ.
Okay, landed in Massachusetts. From Massachusetts, the next place it went was.
If you're talking about Christianity in the context of America, then yeah, I would agree with you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
In the context of America, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's exactly my point. So when they left from Plymouth, they landed at Massachusetts. The ship brought them at Massachusetts. It is from Massachusetts that they started marching on to Virginia.
Okay, Mr. Nippy, I think you're giving a whole new topic, a whole new teaching right now, because it's not about, it wasn't Christianity vis-a-vis America, but Christianity worldwide and how it came about. I think that was Mr. Nubo's point.
Christianity worldwide, then you will go give it to us, the Catholic. I'm talking specifically because what brought the splintering of Christianity or the Catholic Church?
I don't know what the splintering. I think he was talking about Christianity in the context of Liberia and how Christianity was founded.
No, but he said that there is nowhere. You said that there is nowhere that had 3 branches of government is a Christian country, and that's where I'm coming on that the United States of America has 3 branches of government.
And it's not a Christian country.
It is predominantly. That's why you find out there.
It is not a Christian country.
It's a secular country, but predominantly Christianity takes over.
Those who practice Christianity doesn't make America a Christian country.
But have you ever had a Muslim, a Buddhist, or Shinto?
I know. Okay, Mr. Nippy. Now you right. I get back to Mr. Nubo because I think we.
No, you gave Mr. Nubo opportunity. Mr. Nubo can't hear, sir.
Yeah.
He laughing. You remind me of somebody who let the play foul. Okay, Mr. Nubo, there you go. Go ahead. But the cow, you one can't take it. We take something.
Okay. Yeah, you. I know you are Chris. You are Chris. You will take the tail.
Yes. We'll be gracious.
You will take the tail. Come in. Oh, see, you messed me up. Okay, when we talk about Christianity, it started in North Africa,
Alexandria, Egypt. Pontius and Potius.
I mean, there Christianity started from. And when they had a Nicaea convention.
Yeah, the conference, yeah.
Conference. The man who was the Pope at the time was African. That's Pope Matthias. From, Pope Galicius. Because Matthias was from 311 to 314. And after him, there was another African Pope. Three African popes, but nobody mentioned them. And they were great African thinkers. And you see cities like sites like Alexandria, Carthage. Alexandria, that's Egypt. Carthage, that's Tunisia, and Hippo, which is Algeria. These people play major role, but because of prejudice, the people printed all the black people in the Bible, they painted them white. Was Solomon white? Was David white? Was Jesus white? If Jesus could hide among the Egyptian children, the black children, somebody would say that white guy, he might be the man they're looking for to call Jesus. So these white people fool us, they brainwash us. Now they come to America, where we have all these people here from Europe running away. They came here and they established America. They led this country to independence. If Americans were Liberians, they would have said, America was built on Christian principles. You hear, in God we trust. And you go to a public school. Here, you cannot pray. You cannot pray in a public school. Here, in Liberia, you are forced to do that. And they call us uncivilized, even though Christianity started from Africa. So we the Africans, when we Liberians especially, when we say Liberia was built on Christian principle, it means that we are confused.
Yes.
We don't know where Christianity started from.
Yes.
We don't know what made Christianity unpopular to the extent that they forced people to kill scientists. Several people. Several good thinking. Thinkers.
That hold you.
Good thinkers.
Okay.
They kill the people because they want to force them to believe what they are saying. And
All right.
And then, okay.
That hold you. It look like you about to go for the whole night. That hold you there.
No, my 5 minutes not over, yo.
Yeah. Okay, take 1 minute. Take 1 minute and finish, please. Because I want us to go to, we got 2 minutes to go to the lines.
Okay. So I mean, people will call me atheist, but I have to say the truth. When I was in junior high school, there was this guy that was teaching catechism, good fellow. I asked him what was the color of Jesus Christ. Say the color of Jesus Christ was like a burnt clay. When you burn clay, what it look like? Firestone black, right? Break. And I said, when was he born? He said around 4 BC. I said, why? He said the Roman Empire, they lost count. We don't know the year the man born. We don't even know his color. But we know his birthday. Which was fabricated.
Can I hold you right there, sir?
Okay.
Yes. Very ironic. Very ironic. Yes. So before I go to Chris, so Mr. Chris Ware to take us to the line, I want to establish this. Our first topic of this today on the show was to deal with the issue of whether Liberia will build on Christian principle or not.
But let me just say something now.
You can't, Mr. Nippy, you can't.
Please.
No,
Mr. Nubo just got through. It took over 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you did too, sir. You did. Before you, Mr. Nubo Kimi, you did your argument.
But let me just make one point. Just one point.
You cannot, Mr. Nippy, you can't.
I crave your indulgence.
When you come back, you will make your point. Or come back and make a point. Let's go to the line. It's
all right.
And it's
all right, Mr. Moderator. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
He laughing. He said probably in my eye. Is he laughing? Okay.
Mr. Chris Ware, please take us to the line, sir.
Pepper in your eyes, give them water. Pepper in your eyes, give them water. Chris, we don't hear you. Chris, we don't hear you. Chris,
okay, we like to say welcome. Thanks so much. We like to say welcome, and this is Abed to D4. Please, each of you, the caller, we give you 2 minutes each. Yeah, 2 minutes. I think you'll be okay. Yes, and let's go and discuss. When you call, let's talk about what we are discussing. Let's go straight to the point. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Good evening and welcome.
How you doing? My name is Charles Carlos, and I'm calling from Point Porter.
You say your name, please?
Charles Carlos.
Okay, Charles Carlos. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm a listener of this program, and my interest came to be that the discussion about being a Christian. Hello?
Go ahead, you are live.
Okay. Liberia is a Christian country, but Liberians are not Christian. They have been manipulated by corruption. And I think your discussion tonight should be what we're looking at naturally. We are in Liberia. We see a lot of things happening. More especially when you come to look right now in my home. I'm from Putu. I'm from Onokira Mountain.
Okay.
You know how many excavators they're working? for Joseph Walker, exploiting, taking our minerals, and nothing they're doing for us. So Liberia are not Christian, but Liberia is a land of liberty.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being part of the platform.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Chriso.
Yes, sir.
So, are you sure you are speaking with Dynamo from the Tony there?
Oh, Dynamo de Cartier, welcome, sir. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. And let me say many thanks to all of our professors, those who on the program today. So, that teaching is very, very important.
Okay.
And one thing important is that from the genesis of this program, there's a fellow that called. And he started with advising all of the students that go for both wires and wire. And so most of the things you people discussing on the radio, most of the students that will be going for both wires and wire, they do not know. For example, the city of Cracks, where the name Morolo came from, most of them they do not know. Just for practical example, we just saw our brother and sister that want to take ASL tests. Those who are looking at COP and they were calling it POP. So tonight education is very important, but tonight I want to use this medium, the education, to prepare the programming. I've done it before. The reason that he so up that Lablo was built on the Christian principle.
Okay.
Since we were both going to school, is what history told us. So now, most of our family are telling us, educating us that Lablo is not built on Christian principle. So my question is, which one will carry and which one will delete? Which one will carry and which one will delete?
Okay.
Because tomorrow our children, our brothers and sisters, then go for wires and wire. For example, in such a question come, which one to respond to? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are still listening.
Thank you so much. Liberia, the root of Liberia is the Christian principle. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Hello. Let you.
The class was interesting this evening.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Brewer, and let me say many thanks to our professors, especially the three of them. I love the way the argument in the class is coming forth for we the students. We just sitting and listening. Now, for me, here is my take. There are two different things we're taking to be one.
Okay.
And here are they. Liberia was built or was founded on a Christian principle.
Excellent.
That is different from Liberia is a Christian nation.
Good.
Our history did not tell us Liberia is a Christian nation.
Okay.
It left it blank. It telling you and myself that your country, your father was born from a Christian doctor. Your father was born in a Christian country. That does not mean that your father is a Christian. Liberia was founded on a Christian principle. So the only way Liberia now can be a Christian nation if and only if 100% of Liberia's citizens are Christian. 100% of the religion you have in Liberia is Christianity. Then you got a good argument.
Okay.
But you got Muslim, you got different sort of religions in our country. Being in majority as a religion does not mean that you will deny the other religion in a population, or you deny them of not being part of the country. No. So if we agree, we say that, bro, it's a Christian nation, then why should we have Muslim? Then why should we have Muslim? King Saboso was a Muslim. Coordinate for me.
We discuss Saboso's daughter.
They were Muslim from a Muslim background. The only thing there is, because at the time and up to present, dominant population of our country are Christian. In fact, it was those days where Christian people can say I'm a Christian, and you can see that Christianity in them. That's compared of our days. So Liberia, it is not a Christian nation. Two things we're beginning into. One thing we're beginning into two. On Christian principle is different from being a Christian nation. Let's understand these two. Let's separate them and understand it better. Thank you.
Thank you. That is very, very much clear. Yes, indeed. Quarter 0881 1435 040776 105 105. The root of Liberia, the foundation of Liberia is Christian principle. What you say? But Liberia is a secular nation, not a Christian nation. Let hear you tonight on this platform. I beg to differ. And this is where we discuss issues when it comes to changing the minds of Liberia and our listeners. So if you are there tonight, you can call in and make your contribution. Yes, indeed. Let's go over while we await your call. Let's go to our this one say I am Daniel Dolu.
You taking the names now?
Oh, I should take the names down. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna follow up later. Okay, this one say my name is Daniel Dolu. I'm watching from Mount Barclay resident in the nation capital. Thank you, Daniel Dolu, for that, for following us right here on the FM. This one say my name is Famila. Following you from Liberia, Kumans Clan Town District, Grand Kibau. Okay, thank you so much. And this one say, good evening. My name is Mamadou Barry. I am watching you. Thank you, Mamadou Barry. And the next one here, our follower, D. Hackness Tappet. I'm watching from a Baptist community. D. Hackness Tappet, thank you so much for following. Gabriel O. Gabriel Quay say, good evening to all. Gabriel O. Quay, thank you so much for following us on our platform. And so, folks, if you are there, you can call on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Please share the broadcast. Share and like. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, my friend and brother, I left one question out there.
Okay.
Yeah, our understanding is that the pioneer or the secular king, they signed special document in the Prophet Baptist Church. And they see history to all that they brought Christianity. So when they went to sign the document in Prophet Baptist Church, who are those people that own Prophet Baptist Church in Liberia? They were not Christian, because they said that they brought a civilization and they brought a Christianity in Liberia, and they went to sign document in Prophet Baptist Church. Who are those people that have Prophet Baptist Church? That's my concern, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Anybody catch up? Thank you for being part of the platform. Quarter 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Please, if you call and let's discuss our topic, don't go out of the track. And you have 2 minutes to do your presentation. Quarter 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105 0881. Let's go back on the line and talk to this caller. Hello.
Chris,
Yes, sir.
if you say Liberia is a Christian nation, then you know what you're doing right there?
No,
You're being infringing on the right of the other religion
of course.
because you met them here as well. There were Muslim religion people that you met on group as well. So if you claim to say, hey, because we are in majority, therefore that Liberia is a Christian nation, it means you want to infringe on the right of the other people who got their religion that you met on ground. But those who I don't think will be heading the right way. They misunderstand of us who claim to be Christianity or Christian. We are the ones who continue to raise the kind of issue because we misunderstanding the concept. It was built on Christian principle. It does not mean that it is a Christian nation automatically. No. You don't infringe on the right of the other religion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're singing the same music. Thank you so much for being part of the platform. Quarter 08 105 105 0. You know, the caller is with us. Is with us. Mr. Nippy, the caller with us. Quarter 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Oh, are we talking to one? Let's hear you tonight. Yeah, the show is so interesting. Yes, indeed. Let's hear you. If you are there, you want to be part of the platform. If you are following by Facebook or YouTube, like and share. And also, you can send in your question or comment. We're going to read it out to you, put it on the stream. So, let's hear you. We are here for you. And the talk is Liberia were built on the Christian principle. We that say Liberia were built on the Christian principle, we are not saying that the country is a Christian nation. That's what we are saying. But our brothers, our fathers, our uncles are here too. So it's a debate. So where is your side? And what you think about the show tonight? Call on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's play our theme song a little bit when we come back. And we go over to Mr. Right if there is no color.
Alex producer correct. Oh.
Let's hold it there and go over to our colors right here tonight. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Bro Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What is your name and where are you calling up from?
I'm in Mana Mose Banea, Johnny from Bolivia community.
Mose Banea, let's hear you.
For me, I believe that Liberia is a Christian state.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the reason is that Liberia being a Christian state doesn't mean that there's no other religion that can be here. Even in China, China is a Buddhist country, you understand? But there are Christians that are there that are worshiping God. And even that a lot of religions are there, so it doesn't mean that when Liberia is a Christian state, that means that other religions cannot be here. Even Guinea there, there's some, I believe that Guinea is a Muslim country, but yeah, then still Christians are there that are worshiping. So it doesn't mean that when Liberia is a Christian nation or a country.
Okay, thank you so much. We lost you, but at least we get your point. Thank you so much. Call on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's play our theme song. When we come back, we go over to you, Mr. Wright, for the continuation of the program.
Tonight, we beg to this day. I beg to differ, my people. If If it's not correct, we go talk am so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No
See the way I'm dancing, see the way I'm dancing.
We not go high. Call Mr. Kotubo, bring that sense. Ready veterans, fit no nonsense. I'm a right, don't come back here. Anthony, WJ, she make me think fair. Oh, dear sweet, strong woman, yeah. You wrong, she go say,
We hold it right there. I'd like to say welcome back on Abed D4. If you are out there, we are here. The weekend already started. If you are there, we'd like to say thanks so much. We go over to Mr. Wright, the co-host. Over to you, but I think over to you. Let me just hold it down.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chris Beware. We're back here. Thanks to all the callers for calling in. We appreciate your call. Chris, I hope you got the names. All we're going to do over the 2 weeks, we're going to, we have a rule here. You got to call at least, each week, you got to call at least 2 to 3 times. So we'll look at the names. We'll see.
Please, let's just hold you there. Switch in the, let's just hold you there and switch in the cutter, please.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what is your name? And where are you calling up from?
Yeah.
Why is that thing on the topic tonight?
Yeah. Hello, about me. You see, Liberia is the country that built on a Christian principle.
Okay.
And you see, when God said this, no one can say no. Liberia, you see, the things people Liberia today, many people, everybody, because of the blood I share in the country. The blood I share in the country, we the citizen, we never come together. We the nation, we never come together to do fast and pure our country, our country. And second, the reason that you see people, I didn't take consultation. That's the other school, with beautiful.
Thank you so much. Your line is bad. Okay, thank you so much. Callers, let me tell you, we have a time for you. When we open the phone lines, you want to call. When we go over to Mr. Wright again, we're not going to take any call. Yes, and we have the time for you. So please, and if you are calling, we give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes over, we're going to cut you off because everything we do is time. So we'd like to say thanks to all of the callers. We go over to Mr. Wright. Yeah, Mr. Wright, you can.
Mr. Wright, you are muted.
I know. I always forget this thing. I don't know why. Always forget.
Mr. Wright, you are muted. Okay.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, great. So I want to say thanks to all the callers for calling tonight.
You don't know who to go to.
What? So let's give thanks to all our callers for calling in, and we appreciate you being part of the show. We're here because of you. Before I go to the analysts, to the panelists, Chris, please look at the names, compile the list, please, over the 2 weeks. How many people called, each week, twice or 3 times? 3 times the first. All right. And then you send a name over. Thank you very much. Mr. Let's go to let's I don't know how to begin a conversation right now.
But you never come to me.
Yeah, I'm going to come to you because you were speaking of how to go. So I'm going to come to you. Give us your caller analysis.
So I will pump Mr. Nippy up.
You are off, Mr. Wright. You are off.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't know why. Oh, my hand. Let me move the cursor.
I got the names.
Okay, good. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
We have had Charles Carla, Juan Domino, Captain Joe, Daniel Tulu. Then there were other people that were listening. Mr. Famila from Grand Cape, Amadou Barry, Agnes Tape, Gabriel Kwe, Edward Moses Biana, who made some salient points. Then the last person, he didn't call his name, so I just got there.
Maybe that will help.
He said, ask for me. So I just got his name as ask for me. But let us go to this fact. Liberia was built on Christian principles. It's not deniable. It is a fact. 2, how did Christianity come into the world? Oh, Jesus.
You want to come back to you, sir? Mr. Napier, are you okay? Mr. Napier, are you okay?
Are you safe? Are you safe?
Mr. Napier, can you hear us? Mr. Napier, do you have his number to call him? I don't have his number on my phone.
We start hearing him. No, maybe that is internet.
Well, we hope so. Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
What happened? You calling him?
No, I'm not. I don't have his number. That's why. But I could call him from the chat room. Let me see.
Oh, okay. Hey, did you drop him or what?
No, he dropped by himself.
Because so he's off.
So even more troubling now.
Oh, okay. All
right, we're on the live radio. So, Mr. Nuba, let's go to you. Caller analysis, please.
Okay. The first caller said that Liberia is a Christian country, but Liberians are not Christians. This caller sounds on Tutu, who said God is not a Christian. And this caller here pointed out that they have all these greater and this and that, Aputu Mountain. And nobody care about the people there. So Liberians are not Christians. Now, I want us to go and look at Christian principles. One of the central teachings of Jesus Christ is love of God and love of neighbor. The principle encourages what? Compassion, kindness, forgiveness, generosity, and care for others. The other one is justice. Christianity teaches concern for others, for fairness, protection of the poor, honesty, and moral accountability. Biblical prophets frequently condemn what? Corruption, oppression, exploitation, and abuse of power. Now we go to forgiveness. Christian principle, I got Christian principle. Forgive others, seek reconciliation, avoid revenge. Then we talked about humility. Humility. Christian principle encourages humility rather than arrogance and pride. What do we expect from that? Serve others, avoid greed, and act with modesty. Then we move on to truth and honesty. Christian ethics strongly emphasize truthfulness, integrity, keeping promise, and avoiding deceit. Let's move on to dignity. Dignity. No, don't call me. Let's move on to dignity. Christian principle, influence, equality, human rights, character, and protection of the vulnerable people. Let's move to charity and care for the poor. The same Christian principle. It's used to establish hospitals, build schools, orphanages, and charities organizations. Let's move to morality. The teaching, self-control, sexual morality, family responsibility, and ethical behavior. We stay on Christian principle. Peace and reconciliation, peacekeeping, reconciliation, non-violence, and conflict resolution. And I will rest on this one here. Christian principle of faith in God. At the center of Christianity is belief in God, prayer, spiritual life, and trust in divine guidance. All these things are absent in Liberia, in a country we call a Christian principle country. Yes. So I rest my case. And before I do that, somebody talk about crystal Polish or this and that. We are talking about Liberia. We are not talking about Monrovia. Liberia was not called Crystal Polish. It was Monrovia. And I'm from Maryland. I was not part of that arrangement. I was part of a different arrangement. The state of Maryland in Africa. So I rest my case. Thank you.
That was
the state of Maryland was built on Christian principle.
Well, that was the verse of the great George H. Newbo. You see, when you wake up, they teach you. When you wake up, the professor in the Newbo, and Mr. Newbo, he would come up. So, you know. But yes, I agree with every bit of what you said, Mr. Newbo. Look, I want to thank the callers. Mr. Ware, you doing your technical work back there, right? You're doing your technical work. You're adding all the things, everything up, right? You know, all the young man bring it up. Okay, good. All right, that's good. Thank you. Look, guys, before we leave the topic, let's just end on this note. To be influenced and to be founded are two different things. I think Mr. Newbo has established sufficiently that Liberia is not a Christian country, and it was never founded on Christian principles. No, never did. Never happened. It never did. Just because I go to church, I was a Christian, and I founded a country, doesn't mean that country I founded was a Christian country. It doesn't mean that. No, it didn't. It didn't. And we reference that It will give you practical reference to how to call it the Vatican. That is a religious state, a Christian religious state. Go look at it. Got nothing, no resemblance to Liberia, no whatsoever. Liberia is not a religious state. Because when you say Liberia is a Christian country, it means Liberia is a religious state. That's what you are saying, which is not true. Liberia is not a religious state. We may speak the Christian language when we talk, or the Christian terms when we gather. It doesn't mean the country is a Christian nation or founded on the Christian principle. It doesn't mean that. It's not. We don't live in a religious state. We do not. So let anyone know. I mean, I hate to go over what Mr. Nuba said because I thought it was brilliant. But yes, so we thank you for that. Mr. Nuba, I want us, and Mr. Wade, I want us to look at the next topic. I hope Mr. Nepe is okay. Because when somebody said, oh, God, and then they drop off like that, that's not something good, And we hope that he's okay. That he's okay, that he will call back on the show before we leave. So, Mr. Nippet, if you're hearing up, please call back and let us know everything is okay. Thank you, sir. Yes. A lot of story that going on today. One has to do with memo breach. They said dealing with the the CMC people. As if she called them new name. In fact, I got some picture trending on Facebook saying that she jacking up Mr. Musa ability. I know that is not true. I don't think Madam Bridge is that violent to go that far. Yeah, I don't believe that. But there's another topic that I don't know what the guy is. Fred. I don't know what Fred problem. Fred sent me information, but you don't want to come on the show to talk about the information. I don't know what is that. You see, I don't like that. It's someone like you. I don't like the way remote control because what it means. You're sending me. You want me to talk about information that you're sending me, but you can't come on the show to talk about what you're sending me. I don't operate like that. Yeah, I feel control when you do that, and nobody controls me.
That's a gossip. And I'll call you a gossiper.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'll call you a gossiper. You are gossiping.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. You're telling me something now, well, that's gossip right there. If he's throwing or something, come on the show and talk about it. Your panel is here. Yeah. So yeah. But that's one of the stuff I want to talk about is memo breach.
And sorry to Chris. His partner left. And Chris is, kind of lonely now. Maybe you will wait for tomorrow.
Chris is okay. Chris can handle himself. He can handle his school.
His partner going for reinforcement.
Okay. Yeah, partner going for reinforcement. That's true. But I want to ask the both for you though. What have you guys heard anything about the memo breach thing? Because it's all like trending. I saw it on my Facebook the first time it hit me. Memo breach, Musa ability. I'm like, what's going on? Anything?
I've not seen the audio. I saw the picture, but I've not seen the audio.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what is going on about that?
If I've seen the audio. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Chris, have you seen the audio?
Yeah, anything you know about that? Mm-hmm.
No, I don't see. I only saw the photo. Yeah, but I don't see the audio, even the video. I try to search for it. I'm not getting it. Yeah.
Or is there somebody making up stories?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the AI.
Somebody trying to give us a story that. Okay. Well, with that being said, then let me come back to the book for you. Then, Mr. Nubo, what story trending with you that you want us to talk about tonight, sir?
I don't know of. I'm not looking at any story.
Okay. That is something I want to talk about. Maybe that might interest you. But for that, I'm going to look Mr. Ware for. Mr. Ware, is there any story that trending on your end you want us to talk about? Mr. Ware, are you guys hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
cool.
I'm getting
Okay,
you.
cool.
Yes,
All right.
I'm getting you.
All right.
As I was saying, I said I'm not getting any training information now. Yeah, by searching the Facebook only there's Samuel Tour issues, and also that's the only most talk about. I've seen it training on the Facebook, so that's what I can see for now.
Okay. Okay. So there's a story that Mr. Nubo dropped. So this was going to interest him. There's a story that I reported 2 days ago or 3 days ago. It has my my political leader in it, and so it caught my attention. It was written by Pius Wasumo from the Homeland TV. Let me put it up so everybody, so we can all see it. So it's like I'm not doing it on my own. So everybody can see it. There you go. So this is right there. Alrighty. So just to cut to the chase on this story. It caught my attention because it is from the GAC. And this is a story that that is probably known to everybody. It's from the audit report that was done from 2018 to 2024. And what is important in the story to me is not only the fact that the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, the LRA, the CBL, all been caught in this web, but that the remedy, how we fix this, how this is going to be fixed, caught my attention. And this guy, P, was saying that John Mullu and his company, the JS Mullu LLC, has been contracted by, I would say, the government to help them fix this problem. And so this, for me, is news. So let me just read what it says here. This is what he's saying. Is it bringing in experts for reinforcement? I don't know, being expert reinforcements. So meanwhile, in a significant development, the government of Liberia revealed it is in the advanced stages of hiring reputable private sector firms to patch technological vulnerabilities. Among those then engaged is John S. Mullu LLC, headed by Liberia's fiercely independent former Auditor General John S. Mullu II. Officials noted they deliberately waited for the GAC founder data so that Malu's firm and other could design targeted technological solutions to permanently seal the gaps. All right. I'm going to keep it right there. To permanently see the gap. Mr. Noble, did you hear me read the passage?
I didn't get a beginning.
So, it's about the stuff we spoke of yesterday a little bit. That from the audit that will carry out by the GSC from 2018 to 2024, and that now the government is going to, since the report has come out, because they were written, according to the article, they're waiting for the report to come out so that they will hire firms, reputable firms, to help them plug in the gaps. So they're looking at the John Malu LLC and other Liberian firms to help them create the technology to help them, to fix that, to provide a solution to that problem. I don't know how true this is, but this is new to me. I saw this today.
Publish it.
And
which paper is the publisher?
This is called the Liberian Home TV. I think that's what it is. 1 second. Yeah, the Liberian Home TV.
Who own it?
The author there is Piwu. Let me get the name correctly here. Piwu Wasumo. Does the name ring a bell?
No.
Yeah, so Piwu Wasumo is the guy who wrote this. I'm not sure whether this is. I'm not sure whether this is true or not. But yeah, indeed, I'm going to go, and do my own due diligence and come back here tomorrow, and then confirm whether or not the information is true.
Because
yeah, I flagged it because I wanted to talk about it. Now,
well,
you come here, Mr. Nubu? Okay, Mr. Nubu, I'm going to.
I still find it hard to believe. You listen to me, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay. I said, with the people within Unity Party, for them to go and grab John Malu, other firms to come in, I don't believe it is true.
Okay.
I think that's speculation. But people within the Unity Party will not want John Malu.
Yeah, and
our government, we don't want Malu. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what the news kind of a little far-fetched. But what Boycott wants to cover up or pretend, at least, to show to the Liberian people that he's doing something about this, maybe. And who will he want to go to show the Liberian people that he's doing something? Somebody, like the guy said, people said, a reputable person. Okay, I go to John Muller. When John Muller appeared in the face, okay, yeah, the Buckeye is serious. You better fix that, bro, problem. But I don't want to dismiss that. But I also don't want to, I would take it with a grain of salt. I don't know who Pew is. I don't know Pew. I don't know Pew's contacts.
No, I don't know.
Pew could be talking to people, that are updating the government. because for he to come public with this and put this and put the pictures on the scene, I mean, it's brave, you know. Yeah,
I mean that's internet era now. People want hate.
Yes.
They want hate to their pages.
Yeah, but who is Pew?
I don't know him.
If Pew is a reputable journalist or he just a reputable, you know,
go and do the research.
Yeah. You know, because if he's reputable, you want to protect his image.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless you know you're trying to do what you just described, just to get hits, you know, you can grab another picture of them for online and do what he did here.
Fly by night, journalists can do anything.
Yes, you know, exactly. Yeah, just the game, notoriety, because you know when you put the kind of name out of the post, and when the seer want to know what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, but that's it. So we'll hold on to that. Maybe tomorrow we can dig deeper into it. Once we get the information, I might make my calls tonight or find out what's going on. But that is what I flagged for the night. There's one other thing here that about the studio drop. What's going on?
Where's Chris now?
Yeah. I just noticed he's dropped. Okay, he's back. So that's good. I don't know if you guys heard about this information. This guy. Oh my God.
What are you laughing for now?
No. Okay, this is that put us guys. Mr. Nubu, I hope you report on this. All right. Everyone was. Yeah. So I will find out from the house's mouth, and I'll come back tomorrow and verify whether or not that information is remotely true or not. But another thing. Oh man! I saw it on yesterday.
Chris, please.
Mr. No, what do you know about the position called the ECOWAS Commission? The ECOWAS Commissioner role? What does that mean? What does it entails? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
I don't know anything about the function
Sharon Jacob
of ECOWAS commissioner. I heard about it yesterday, and I didn't know what they were talking about. Yeah, so I don't know their function.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering because of that government appointed position, because anybody can go into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can take your cousin from the village and put him there. It doesn't matter. It's a government role. And I know when I say this, my man will not like me. He wouldn't like me when I say this. People who take up government representative jobs at international level institution, you're not going there because you're an expert. Yes, I say it. You're not going there because you know the subject matter. You're not going there because you have institutional knowledge. You're not going there because you're smart. You're not going there because you can deliver. You're going there because that's who they prefer. Because you are the preferred one. Plain and simple. And I'm saying, I said at the government level. Understand me? I said government.
WhatsApp audio.
I'm not saying other institutions. I'm saying government. I'm being very, very categorical here. I said government. Because in government, competence is a byproduct. Competence is an afterthought, especially in the government of Liberia. Especially in the government of Liberia. This is why they don't vet in Liberia. And even if they do vet, the vetting is like a play thing. There's no what we call rigorous vetting. Rigorous vetting where people go after your credibility, not your credibility, your credibility, your competence, your exposure, and your experience. We don't do that in Liberia. Now, these people that are being considered, I got no problem with them. Don't know them, never met them, none of that at all. But what is true here is that these people are only being considered because they are the preferred choices. It is not because they are competent. ECOWAS is not going to refuse them tomorrow if they were sent there. No, ECOWAS has no business on refusing them. ECOWAS cannot refuse them if they were sent over because they represent the government of Liberia. Yes, because they represent the government of Liberia. Oh, okay. So we got, very good. So we got our dear brother, our dear father, our dear comrade, our dear fellow panelist, Mr. Christopher J. Nippet, back over. We were a little worried, Mr. Nippet, when you left us like that. Welcome back.
Yeah, Nubo put my phone off.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now I'm 7%. I just want to run out quickly so I can go off.
All right, let's have it complete what you were trying to tell us before you went off.
All right, Nubo talk about Christianity was founded in Egypt. I want to debunk that seriously. Christianity was founded in what is now called Israel, Palestine, and Judea in the first CE. And it comes on the heels of Christ's crucifixion in the area called the Roman province. And the place now is to give Israel or Palestine, but they still continue to fight. As we all might know, in AD 30 to 35, Christ was murdered. So Christianity, if you go to Christ, is Trinity, Christianity. So it comes after that in Jerusalem. There were fewer than 1,000 persons, and 1,000 believers, and they had something like 100 churches, at which you have a little plus or minus 75 persons were founded in each of the churches. Mr. Nubo asked a very interesting question, and try to use that as a bottom line that there was nothing like Christianity or Christianity. In my thinking about what he said, it's a failed religion or something like that. because he annexed Christianity to killings. As it were, in the other denominations, they don't kill. Hindus kill. People in Islam kill. The Zoroastrians, they kill. The Shinto, they kill, etc., etc. So killing is not connected to Christianity. Everybody kills. Even though God said, thou shalt not kill, the fifth commandment, but people kill.
No, but to a point there, Mr. Nippin, if the argument is this thing is built on this principle, then it should
That's what it is.
Then it should follow in that principle. That is
No. This is why the Bible tells us train up a child in the way it grows. So that when that child grows, it doesn't depart from that
point right there. Excellent point you just
Yeah.
raised. Has
Yeah, but now it's telling.
Okay, but hold on now,
I'm
Mr.
coming.
Has Liberia been brought up in the way of the Christian principle?
Liberia was founded. Liberia has been founded on Christian principle. But that is different from it being a Christian religious state. We kept saying that. If my daughter's name is Nipe, she has a background of being a Nipe. But if she's married to Johnson, it does not preclude that because she's married to Johnson, it does not make her my daughter. And the reason why Liberia is said now to be a secular state is because of the politicians. The likes of G. Bacchus, the likes of Dr. Sawyer, T. Porter, Deuteronomy Mason, they said, no, we cannot have our brothers present here. Then every day we just say founded on Christian principle. Behind you, Mr. T. Porter's father was a devout Methodist. Was a devout Methodist. Barker Matthew mother was a devout Episcopalian. But these were Episcopalian and Methodist children saying, no, we cannot say that. Even though we agree it was founded on Christian principle, but we cannot say the state, the operation of the state, it must be a Christian state. Then the question comes in, because I have a classmate from Islam background. What happened to my friends whose parents were from the Islamic religion? Even though some of them have crossed over ever since to Christianity, and they are Baptists, Catholics, Lutherans, and what have you. So our clarification is not that Liberia is a Christian state, but Liberia was founded on Christian principles. It is also not to negate the fact that the United States is not a secular state, but it was founded on Christian principle. So that's the balance we should strike in this conversation. Then there were callers. Charles Collins said,
but it was not. Even with your modified argument, it still doesn't hold truth.
We did not say it's a Christian state. We said it was founded on Christian principles.
No, it wasn't.
It's not arguable. It's not debatable.
It was not founded on Christian principle.
It was founded on Christian principle. Most of the people that founded it, they founded it as Christians. So they wanted to do what God said they should do. They were not the people that were killing, or the people that are killing now. So if I have a farm and I call my farm Swedru, and somebody goes there and kills somebody in Swedru, it makes it not to be my farm. It's still my farm. The principles are laid down in structuring that farm remains constant.
Mr. Nippy,
but that's something to say.
I'm sorry you were not here when I
You will not give me a chance. So my phone. You come to make my phone die again. Let me make my point.
The Christian principles. You kill your phone that time when we're explaining all these principles here. Anyway, learn.
What principle you
plug your phone in. Plug your phone in when you finish. So I will come and list the principle, the Christian principle I listed early when you ran away.
Oh, Mr. Nubo, that shall not kill in the Bible, but doesn't mean that you will not kill it.
Chris, check the station WhatsApp.
You want eat my time, then my phone will die again.
Plug your phone where you
So we had backers who said that Liberia was founded on Christian principle, even though it is not a Christian state and that it is a secular nation. We agree on that. But they say we're not founded on Christian principle. No. I beg to differ with you. Yeah, because if we say it's a Christian nation, somebody interfering, that John Nubo.
Come in.
If we say it's a Christian nation, they mean that
Mr. Nippy already made a point.
100% of all of us will be Christian, which is not the case.
Let Chris put his stamp on it.
But Chris had endorsed it, and all of the colors had endorsed it.
Number one. Chris, it's your turn.
So right, are you getting me?
No, we hear you now.
Yeah, and the WhatsApp is now responding.
No. I mean, listen.
Yeah, the WhatsApp is not responding. I try to check it out, but it's not responding. It's not opening.
No. Oh, man.
Yeah, the computer is giving a little bit at time. It's not responding. So maybe you can check your IG Makari. And before I leave. Let me say this again, and I will say it. Our argument is Liberia was built on a Christian principle. Liberia was built on a Christian principle, and because of politics or because of politicians and the Constitution, this is why Liberia began a secular nation, and that is a very good thing. We have Muslim, we have Christian, and we have traditionals. So that's a very good thing. But the root of Liberia is Christianity. And even those who came, the majority. As somebody will say, Mr. Numbo was saying that Monrovia is not Liberia. How Liberia began Liberia today? There were counties, 3 counties, 2 counties, until Liberia grew today. So that city, and even Monrovia is a city that we're using as our capital city. So that city was called the city of Christ. Exactly. So it was called the city of Christ. Why all of the people that were there? Nobody refused when the people came. And maybe they don't even want for all to argue again. People were living in Liberia before the American Liberian came. If you look at the motto of Liberia, it began problem. It didn't put able to argue. So why everybody agreed to that? So the fact that without disputing the fact that Liberia is not a secular state, Liberia is a secular state, but the root of Liberia, the country was built on a Christian principle, but it's not a Christian nation. Thank you.
So how do the I'm confused.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Chris, Mr. Ware is taking the same position as Mr. Nippy, and I'm confused. Liberia is a secular state, yet it's built on Christian principle. I mean, I can't get it. I don't know. It's turning my head. Like the songwriter said, "Oh, what a God mean." what a young talented kid that died. He said, "You're spinning my hair, or you're spinning my hair." You know, that you're spinning my hair to the big time. Yeah. You can't have it both ways. It got to be one. It is either a secular country or it is a religious country built on Christian principle. You cannot have it both ways. Liberia is not constitutionally. I think maybe that's the word I was missing in the whole argument tonight. The constitutional aspect of it. Constitutionally, Liberia is not a religious state. Hence, it is not built on Christian principles. It's not. You go to Saudi Arabia is a religious state. It is a Muslim state because it's built on Muslim principles. Islamic principles. You go to the same thing. You go to the Vatican, the city-state of Vatican, it is built on Christian principle. So they have a figurehead there, the Pope, who is the head of that state. Yes. So when you make this argument, let's understand the fundamental of it. Because it cannot be both ways. It is either secular or religious. This is why in America, the people tell you cannot be saying the Lord's Prayer in schools. You cannot, because it violates the principles, it violates the Constitution. America is not a religious state. It is a secular state. And then when you stand up and say the Lord's Prayer there, let me know, sir, you're coming. You're violating the rights of other people who do not ascribe to that religion.
May I interject, sir?
You do that. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, you cannot compare America with Liberia, the apples and oranges.
No, we
It is
can't.
stated,
You know why?
I'm coming now. I got a point there. In America, they say don't teach the Bible. But just recently, in the South, they are talking about the 10 Commandments will be there. So there's a contrast right there. So America is something like Zeke Zake, go their way, go the other way.
No, it has never been. It has never been. There are
right
states,
in the South. Right in the South.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, but then give me a chance. Let me make my point.
There are states that are violating the U.S. Constitution. It does not make it right. Go ahead.
But give me my point. Give me my chance. Let me make my point before the thing go off. In the case of Liberia, all the schools except the Islamic school, they learn Bible. That's the principle.
It does not make it right. I must learn Bible to Mr. Nip.
But why you think if it was not on principle, why you think the Catholic schools, the Baptist schools, the Lutheran schools, Drake's Institutes, all those schools that you must teach Bible in the school?
You and I.
I just interjected. Let me make my point.
That you should not be doing that. It violates the Constitution.
No, it does not.
Where
it does not.
Does it say you can teach the Bible?
If you go to the 1847 documents, you will realize that that's where the point comes from. That Liberia was founded on Christian principles.
Did it say we must teach the Bible in
the
school?
Constitution here, we went to referendum. Then January 6, 1986, President Samuel K. Doe commissioned 50% to go to Banga. The question is, was there a constitution? Was that an instrument that preceded the January 6, 1996 Constitution? And the answer is yes. The question, why is it that they are teaching Bibles in 98% of the Christian schools? It is because of the principle contagion on the 10 Commandments. That's why Liberia was, give me a chance, let me learn, then you can't. That's why Liberia is built on Christian principle.
Nepe went and put 2 posts on her phone just to talk of that 2 posts, and when, by the time we get the minute to talk, he's gone off. It's not fair at all. Since he came back, he the one been talking. I don't see the fairness in it. I don't see the Christian principle in it either.
And I see, I like that, Mr. Nubu. What I like about you. The Christian principle talks about fairness, and Mr. Nepe is trying. It's not giving. It's because he's saying his phone is about to die, so I'm giving him all the time to talk. But it seems like
exactly.
So hold on, there, Mr. Nepe. Let me say my own, and I'll go to Mr. Nubo to say his own. Just because a religious school chooses to teach religious teaching does not make the country a religious country. There's nowhere in our curriculum that demand, and even if it did, it is in violation of the Constitution. You said whether we learn Bible in school. Yeah, I did. We did. And that's in violation of the Constitution, because it doesn't say that. When you teach us one religion in your curriculum, it means that you are in violation of the religious rights of all the other students within that school or within the school system. Because what you are doing is that you are bringing back the colonial era, like Mr. Nubu said, where people were forced, were compelled to learn about a particular religion, thereby making that state a state that is based on that religion. That is not so in Liberia. It is not. It is not. The people who founded our country were influenced by Christianity. It does not make Liberia a Christian country, because our constitution, the foundation of our country, does not make us a Christian country. We're not a religious state. We're not. We are not a religious state. We've never been a religious state, and we will never be a religious state. Thank God we'll never be a religious state. Because looking at what the quote-unquote Christian principle looks like, I would never want to live under that. Never. Because the real Christian principle says, do unto other as you want yourself, as you want to be done to you. But we are not doing that. We are not. We are stealing religiously. Now, if you want us to put all of that under the Christian religion, we can make the argument, and we can make it forcefully too. Convincingly, we can make it. We can do that.
You're talking too long until you were not even giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, because we got 10 minutes to go. I gave you the last 5 minutes to go there.
Yeah, what I was saying about Christian principle.
Go ahead.
Okay. We're talking about Christian principle. Number one is love. That's one of the central teachings of Christianity. Love. Love of God. And love of our neighbors.
All right, Bishop.
No. Don't come in. Number two is justice, fairness, protection of the poor, honesty, and moral accountability. We refer to corruption, oppression, exploitation, and abuse of power. And we go to forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the major Christian principles.
Yep.
Forgive others. Seek reconciliation. Avoid revenge. We don't have that in Liberia. Humility. Christianity encourages humility rather than arrogance and pride. Serve others. Avoid greed. And act with modesty.
No, they don't act with modesty at all.
Okay. And then truth and honesty. Christian ethics strongly emphasizes truthfulness, integrity, keeping promises, and avoiding deceit. Let's go to number 6. Human dignity. Christian teaching traditionally holds that all people are created by God and therefore possess inherent value and dignity. We are talking about equality. We are talking about human rights. We are talking about charity. We are talking about the protection of the vulnerable people. Let's go to number 7. Charity and care for the poor. Helping the poor, the sick, the widows, the orphans, the marginalized people. It's one of the major themes of the Christian principle. And then let's look at moral responsibility. Christianity teaches that people are morally accountable for their action before God, self-control, sexual morality, family responsibility, ethical behavior. Do we have that in Liberia? Hell no, we don't have it there. Peace and reconciliation. Christian teaching often promotes peacekeeping, reconciliation, non-violence, even though Christianity has been using violence from the get-go until now. As I said, several scientists were killed by Christians. Non-violence and conflict resolution. And the last but not the least, faith in God. At the center of Christianity is belief in God, prayer, spiritual life, the spirituality we had in Africa before Christianity. And he wanted to say that Christianity did not begin in Africa. Where? In Europe? In Rome? In Rome? Or in some kind of village? Or in America? In Pennsylvania? There Christianity began? And even before the Nicene Convention and after it, I heard the name of 3 African popes that made an immense contribution to Christianity. But at that time, our learned diplomat chickened out. and he said his phone ran out of battery, or his phone ran away from the battery, because we knew, all of us knew about this session here tonight. So the only way you run out of battery is when your phone is very hot, you're in a debate or discussion, and you don't even know what to say, and your phone get too hot when the battery run away from you. And I think that what happened to our learned diplomat. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Gentlemen, we have 7 minutes to go, and we're gonna affirmative partager. We're gonna share. I'm gonna give both of you 3 minutes each, and I will take the 1 minute to close out.
Which one to go partager?
Oh, you'll get Nubo 3 minutes again. After talking for 2 hours.
I just talk about 2 minutes.
No, you're following up on what you said. That's all. So, okay, only each of you 5 minutes. Mr. Nippet, 5 minutes. Let's go, sir. That close up. We got 6 minutes to go, but we'll burn at least. Chris can allow to.
All right.
5 minutes.
Hear me out and hear me out very well, and I know the listening audiences will hear me both on the radio
It is now
and on our television. Christianity was founded in Rome, the province of Judea, which is modern day Israel, and in Palestine. To buttress that point, Christianity comes about after Jesus was crucified, between 30 to 35
Christianity
AD.
was formed in Alexandria, Egypt by Pontius and Pontius.
No, that one are different thing there. We got different information. I'm giving you mine.
Oh.
The century was in the Roman province of Judea, which is modern day Israel and Palestine. Precisely after the death of its founder. Don't forget Paul, Peter, the little man who Paul used to like. Barnabas, these are the people that founded this stuff. And Christianity was founded approximately 1,000 believers were the one that founded Christianity. And at least out of the 1,000 into 100 churches, of which 70% will be present. Liberia was founded on Christian principles. Not because it is a secular state incorporating those who practice medicine, go to the zoos and bodios, our brothers from the Islamic religion, who also don't practice pure Islamic culture. They have the culture, but they don't practice pure Islam. Because Islam is contingent on love just as Christian. Do I agree with you that Christians have violated the 10 Commandments? Yes, just as much as they did. So their brothers on the right hand side or the left side, Islam, have done the same. So that does not negate the fact that Liberia was not founded on Christian principles. Those that came from United States, Mr. Wright has a quick way of putting it. He calls it, they were influenced But civilization is an influence. It's a cultural influence. Civilization is not in isolation of it being an influence. If I see my friend is dressing fine, I'll be influenced to dress very well. If I see my friend is speaking standard English, I will practice standard English to know the differences between verb, adjective, antecedents, and all of those things. I will practice all of those things so that I can speak well. Does that mean that I was free in Great Britain? No. The British people, do they practice Christianity? They were the Bible king for King James Version. When the man went to the bottom of his own house to rewrite the history, are they practicing pure Christianity? So when you talk about evil as a reason why people will say, no, this country was not founded on Christian principle, in Great Britain they killed. In Italy, divorced from the Vatican, then where the mafias are. And we have seen where one of the prime ministers of Italy were put in the trunk of the car and murdered. Does it mean they say that they don't practice Christianity? They do. In India, whereas they practice Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, and all of those things, there are Christians there. And they do the Christian thing. This is why the Bible said, no, none is righteous. None is righteous, for all have fallen short of my what? My glory. So God knew beforehand that the whole world, all of us, we are not righteous.
Mr. Nubo, you're going to get equal time, don't worry.
You got your 5 minutes. Don't take my thought from my mind. That's what he always does. So, whether the question of morality, there is no human being on earth that is morally 100%. We are all bankrupt. Ethically, there is no human being on earth that is ethically pure. Even the Puritans themselves, they are not pure. If it were so, you would not find President stealing on the stock market. Then in Africa, presidents are building mansions and all of those things. It goes directly to the Bible, the context of the Bible, that all have sinned and fallen short of my glory. Does it mean to say, because all have sinned and fallen short of God's glory, so they are not Christians? They are Christians. Liberia was founded on Christian principle. Go to the 1847 document and all other documents before the January 6, 86 Constitution. Go to those documents. Let me strike the first chord, the last chord.
Before you strike the last chord, if we go to that document, would it say that Liberia is a Christian nation? That what it's going to tell us?
So just go through all of the documents. Somewhere there, you will find out that they were all Christians. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
That they were Christians who founded this country, Liberia. This is why they use the crescent flag and call it Christopolis. The Christian flag, the crescent, C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T, crescent. It has the cross, the white cross. It was not until Martella Nubo and her band of females came together, Mite Grapon and those people. That's how we got the August from the 4, 11 strength and 5 white.
Thank you, Mr. Nippon.
So the point here is to train your child in your house on certain principles, and they are in violation in the public space. Does not mean you didn't train that child. To be Christian and go by the Bible and some deviate from the Bible does not negate the fact that they were not Christian. As Mr. Nubo brought in, that is moral stuff he brought in. but he talked about the Yanceys. It does not mean that Mr. Yancey himself was not a Christian. That was his son who was doing that. His son was doing that. His son Allen. But it does not mean that the old man was not doing it. It does not mean to say that the secretary of the True Real Party or the financial man of the True Real Party, Mr. Anderson.
The old man was the man who sent our children to Funanipo.
Oh, no, you're talking about Charles D.B. King. You're talking about Charles D.B. King. He wanted.
Please conclude. 30 seconds.
You see, I want to clean my time, please. I want to clean my time. You are taking 2 minutes of my time.
10 seconds. Mr. Lebe going to finish. Mr. Lebe, please finish. I beg you.
He's cleaning my time. It was that honest thing that sent our people to for Danapo. It was Charles Doma Burgess King. It's right there. The same man who sold the plantation for 99 years, the Firestone plantation. The same man who burst the Guinea Book of Record when we had less than 500,000 people.
I beg to differ.
No, but don't let him interrupt me. Don't give me my time. Let me reclaim my time.
Mr. Nepe, I beg to differ.
Oh,
Firestone 1999, I'm sorry, 99 years was put forth by William Shakara Tubman, right? I had him Vakara Tubman, whatever.
No, 1927, he was not president.
No, when he became a senator.
He was not president.
He pushed it through the Senate.
He was not president.
No, yeah, he wasn't a president then. He pushed it
through the Senate. You see, we are making apple with grapes here.
No.
If you push something, if you tell me something, and I act on what you tell me, doesn't make it that you don't want to do it when I do it.
You know what? That issue was there. It had no momentum until he became senator, and then he brought it back to the forefront and pushed it through.
Didn't King have the power to have said, no, we're not going to go touch it? He had.
Because LeBron was broke at the time. LeBron needed money.
But no, but
the politics of the day.
So, therefore, saying we were broke and hungry, Tubman had to prefer that. And so when Tubman preferred it, they were left with President King to say, no, even though we are broke and have sent the people to Fanalapo, we're not going to do it that way. But he did not do it. What did he do? He sanctioned it into contract. He sanctioned it to the legislator. And today we have our people, the second slaves in Liberia.
He had refused at that time.
But who made our people to be slaves? That King.
He had refused at that time. The other one said Tubman played the bad politics. He played politics.
You just said we were hungry. We had no money. And I held on to that point. You said we had no money. When Morgan Jai eat pepper.
He played the politics with it. Mr. Nepe,
when Morgan Jai, because
we're going 6 minutes over now. And you asked
what you said was when Morgan Jam eats pepper.
Right. So let me
but the monkey can go look for monkey apple instead of eating the pepper.
Mr. Nepe, I think
we will bring that up in our next segment. I always say that Tubman thing. Tubman I'll take a
you see, Mr. Numo eating all my time. Oh, you see that?
I think we'll give you enough time, sir.
Tomorrow, bright and early, Mr. Nepe let him come back to complete his I would say his thought tonight.
Yeah,
no, but I was there bright early today. You ran away.
The time is mine now.
Yeah, it's yours. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
We are consumed 20 minutes. And he here talking, he here defending the Yancey. During the Funanipo, who was the VP to Charles D.B. King, it was Ali Yancey. I know why Ali Yancey did not take the people from Plios Hurricane District of Funanipo. My grandma told me.
So when you in front of the man, what behind the men are leading you?
No, you gotta mute him, Archie. Mute him. Because when he's talking, I don't come in. He had about 20 to 30 minutes to talk. And he feels that he has not made a point. And Tuckman, you made reference to Tuckman. I'm from Maryland. I know the story. King went to Maryland, and at the time, H.2 Wesley was a senator from Fishtown, Maryland County. Was a senator, Maryland senator. And when King got there, Tuckman made a presentation on behalf of the county. And King said, if there is opening in Monrovia, you send Tuckman. And when King got to Monrovia, later on, King made H.2 Wesley a grown man, his VP. And that's how that opening for William V.S. Tuckman was created in Monrovia to become Senator of Maryland County. And there Tuckman influence began. But I explained to my brother here Christian principles. I mean, he is saying that these places, the place Christianity, began, or it was not in Africa, or this and that. Does he know that by land, the Middle East, what we call Palestine, what we call Israel, what we call Turkey, what we call Jordan, all the places were part of Africa. They were connected by land. The map we're looking at now came maybe in the 1700 or 1800. The Suez Canal was built in 1800 to separate what is the Middle East now from Africa. But people could walk from Egypt to what we call Middle East now. That's why I even dispute that even Moses went through the Red Sea. How you have land here to go to where you want to go and then pass through Red Sea? And when you look at the Egyptian language, it means reed water. R-E-E-D, water, not Red Sea. So all these lies were put together at the Nicene Convention. And that's why we are suffering today. The people, J.J. Rowell, they carry Christianity to us the Eaton's. And where they came from, public school, you cannot go and say a prayer. But in Liberia, we can do that. So, I think Chris and Honorable Nippy, just stop confusing the Liberian people. And I think we need maybe 1 or 2 days to discuss this topic here and hit it in the mud. Thank you.
Okay, Mr.
Before 10 hours.
Mr. George H. Nubo. You see, this is what we're gonna do. My man, I've been calling you on the phone. I don't know why you're not picking up. Chris, I don't know why you're not answering the call. I've been calling you.
The phone is on charge. The phone is on charge. It's not with me, but I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
yeah.
No wonder.
It's in my office. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when you tomorrow you call me something, okay, okay. Good. But here's the point. You see, they thought I want me to talk my own. I did not interrupt anybody. Nobody interrupt me too. I beg you. I can see my man Chris that is very sleepy. He gotta go, so I'm gonna get
but Chris want to talk after you.
No, Chris gotta go to man tired. I can see the middle, man. I was all smaller. If I want to tell you, I want to. My thing here is, I'll repeat this argument again. And Mr. Nippy, if you want tomorrow, bring it up. Tomorrow we'll come by and start. I'll let go Mr. Nippy coming early. So Mr. Nubo too come early. Let's start a conversation early. Mr. Nippy is here very early. So come in tomorrow early, Mr. Nubo. Let's have a good time with this conversation.
You will not come. You will not come.
Okay. Well, Chris will be here. I will be here, and we'll start a conversation. But my point here is that
I will be here. The people, and they saying God, Christian principles, my God will put them to shame. Tomorrow I'll put them to shame.
Excellent. Okay, great. My point, I want to close on here, and I was sending to Chris for Chris.
We cannot hear you. Archie, we cannot hear you.
Archie, you are muted.
I think there's
not the same.
I think there's
so nobody can hear me.
There's some guru in the chat room here. We cannot hear you, Archie.
What's going on? Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, good. See, I said it's a Sastan people. Every time when somebody, the Sastan people can always go in the computer and try to mango it.
Now my picture cannot show. Hey, the Sastan people here with their connection with Chris, they're creating problem in the chat room here.
Yeah, great problem on the show.
Well, you know that we worship Putu Mountain, so we can manipulate the system.
Yes. So my point here is that influencing and being influenced by Christianity does not mean that the state that you find yourself in, even though it does not state in its legal document, in this organic document, that it is a Christian state, makes it a Christian state. No, it does not. Being influenced is different than being legally rating that you are a secular or a Christian state. That is my argument. And I want to end on that note. Mr. Chris, please take on, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. To all of the great educator, I'd like to say thanks so much. To end on this, yes, I stand my ground. And if I may ask you, Mr. Wright, where is your root? You came from Grand Juda County. And the town you came from, you know the town. That is your root. We are saying the root of Liberia, the foundation of Liberia is what built on the Liberia was built on the Christian principle. Being the root you come from, you're not living there. I'm from Robert G County. I'm from Chelepo, Jiken. But I'm not living in Jiken. Even if I change myself into whatever, I am from Chelepo, Jiken. I'm from Chelepo, Jiken. So this is it. Even if I will go in any country, I register as a citizen. I am a Liberian and I'm from Chelepo, Jiken. So what we are saying, I am not saying that Liberia is a Christian nation. No, I am saying Liberia was built on the Christian principle. Simply mean those who founded Liberia. No, the being Christian nation is quite different from building a principle. So, however, we take it and we will come. Just check it up. No, it's all right. Thank you so much. Let me say thank you to our regular listeners. I'd like to say thank you. This is our bed to D4 and our bed to D4 take break. It will be back tomorrow. It was very, very great. Let me say thank you to Mr. Christopher J. Nipe and also to Mr. George H. Nimo and Mr. Archie Wright. I'd like to say thanks so much and our listeners out there. God bless you. Have a great time.
Thank you. Thank you.
A salute to George Nubo, to Archie, and to Chris, and our radio and television audiences. Night, night.